Now that we've explored Moonrise a bit, Nyxx is heading in to talk to Zarel.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
We'll keep silent and watch.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
I saw the horrors they committed in the Absolute's name.
Thank you! I'm glad someone noticed.
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But zeal without efficacy is for children, not servants. We are too close to the ending, and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit! I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Nyxx will contain their excitement.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
I dream of blood pools, deep enough to bathe in. Run me a bath.
No! Please! Oh. Ah! Ah!
Done. Nice and neat. Now, let's report to the lovely Zarel.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Grit your teeth and ignore the feeling. Making a scene won't answer your questions.
With difficulty, you banish the pooling evil that bewitches your quivering limbs. Perhaps parts of you were scattered in this spire. Time to knit yourself together.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Yikes, Nyxx went real dark arch with that one.
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
Oh, gracious one. It is a pleasure to be in your mighty sanctum.
Okay, let's go follow up with Z'rell.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Z'rell?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
A waste of my time. I didn't come here to clean up other people's mistakes.
Your confidence is delicious. I can see why the Absolute might be hungry to dig deeper into that mind of yours. I certainly am.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Well, I don't know how harmonious it's going to be, but Nyxx is going to go with the monk option, empty your mind.
You feel her grasp within your thoughts for familiar, roiling zealotry. It finds no purchase.
Simply void. But why? Why would you not embrace her, worship her? I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Oh, really? Then show me.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, Disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
And what exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Talking of this relic makes you anxious. Why is that?
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
Well, if this relic is vital to Ketheric's plans, you should be giving me more support.
Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster. Tell him he's to share my secret stash with you.
Understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Let's crack it open.
Stand, soldier. These are the General's private quarters. Wait. Something in your scent is familiar.
I'm just exploring the tower. I mean no harm. To you, at least.
You stumble into trouble like a stray pup. My own litter were the same, but they are long dead now. Mind where you stray, lest I send you to join them. Yes, soldier.
You seem to know my scent. How?
Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin. The General once smelled that way when his daughter still lived. I died the same night she did, my master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember, but he brought me back. I will not fail him again.
Aww. Okay, maybe Astarion can figure it out.
Take on the Apostle's form? What in the hells is Ketheric planning?
Okay, there's plenty of stuff to check out on this floor, but we're gonna head back down to the main floor. There's one more stop we have to make.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Gross. Let's go check it out.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing.
We'll do the Arcana check.
You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid.
Sure, why not stick a hand in?
Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
What in the hells? Oh no, not again.
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now.
They'll use their monk dexterity to break free here.
With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried I'd have to get involved. Now, let's keep our hands to ourselves,
I mean, Nyxx isn't afraid of losing an arm, and they were on the cusp of learning something there. So, yeah, they'll stick their hand back in.
The tentacle pulses within the wall, waiting. There is no hesitation this time. The tendrils lash out like a waiting predator. The tendrils tighten, and suddenly you are elsewhere. The presence is no longer approaching you, but encircling you, observing you.
Dark urge. What does it mean?
A pause, as if it struggles to compress its vast being down into terms you can understand.
This is the voice they have given me. To better speak to your kind without breaking you. I was once a servant of the grand design. Now I'm a slave to theirs. But you were the jeweled hope for their design. But now, you are their flaw.
Who are they?
You abandoned me. You left me the slave of the puny chosen. Used to bind this world. But I cannot bind you. You must come to me, so I can become myself again.
A world away, the grip on you tightens. A desperate, drowning thing that pulls you down with it.
What's happening? Speak to me! Wake up!
Nyxx is going to forget subtlety. Claw at whatever you can reach.
Thank goodness. I was almost worried. Clingy little shit, this Absolute. And she wants to meet.
Careful. It nearly had you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Whatever that creature was, its telepathic force was unlike anything I've ever encountered. It must be the source of the Absolute.
Okay, I think that's enough exploring Moonrise. Let's go track down Balthazar.
Hurry inside, or your racket is liable to. Rancid donkey scrotum! The quakes herald the shadows. It's already too late.
So, if it's not evident, we are in the Temple of Shar. We found a path near the entrance over some mushrooms to make our way down to Balthazar.
Bring me a femur bone.
Finally, we can talk face to face. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place. You should be pleased.
Balthazar, I presume. Zarel sent me. She thinks you're in danger of failing your master.
General Thorm? Rubbish. Everything is at hand here. Zarel merely envies the General's faith in me. I am in the midst of a grand strategy. But you're here now, and I may be able to put those limbs to work. You know what's at stake here, I take it.
We'll do the history check with Monk Advantage. You're sure you've read of a notable Balthazar before, but where?
You remember an ancient scroll rescued from an Amcathran monastery. It spoke of Balthazar, monastic order's leader. Specifically, it recorded his death.
Balthazar. I heard of a monk by that name once. He died a long time ago.
Oh, him. Yes, I decided to take his name for myself. After taking his rib bones. Suits me better, I think. But enough idle chatter. Keep to the matter at hand. You do know what's at stake here, yes?
Judging by how you're cowering in here, your survival?
I do not cower. I plan, I command, I create. General Thorm trusts me. He knows I will deliver. He knows I will stand by him long after all others wilt and fall. You, Zarel, all the rest. You have only one body with which to serve. I have as many as I care to make.
Yet you seem no closer to retrieving the Night Song. I read your notes. Very interesting.
Interesting and private. Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my creations kill you right now, thief.
You're hiding from shadows. Literally. Don't make threats you can't back up.
Fine. I'll forgive your transgressions this time. There are much grander things at stake. The Night Song is my finest creation. If I never exceed myself, I will still die happy. Not that I ever intend to do something as gauche as truly dying, of course. Now, given your prying nature, I have work for you as a scout. The Night Song lends the General his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it.
Sounds like you're proud of the Night Song. Tell me more.
And spoil the surprise? I think not. But let's just say that the Night Song was a unique specimen even before I began my work. Words, even my words, are woefully insufficient. When you see for yourself, you will understand.
I never said I was going to help. This is your problem.
This is not a problem. It is an opportunity. And it is not a choice either. You will obey.
There's always a choice. Like I can let you live or not.
Go then. You'll be back once you've had another taste of Shah's hospitality. I said you'd be back. Reconsidered my proposition?
Oh, no. I just decided to kill you instead.
Kill me? Death is my ally, fool.
And now I think Nyxx, Astarion, and I have all earned a long rest.